megabytes.
Just, yeah, I mean, that was like 15 minutes of shit.
It was an extra 20 minutes of talking.
Yeah.
Okay, we're recording. All right, you just press play when you're ready.
All right. We're gonna get freaking copy. We're gonna get content ID'd for Disco Duck.
Oh man.
Disco Duck.
Yeah, you can't say that shit.
It's not. I mean, we ain't
I
gonna
know.
put this-
I'm kidding.
You are totally the biggest mark.
And I have half the brains that you do.
Hulk Hogan, you can go to hell.
And all these people are a bunch of stinking bums, aren't you?
Reigning United States heavyweight champion Bret Hitman Clark.
Good evening, and welcome to another episode of WCW. That's not the name of the show. It's actually called Late to the Nitro Party. We are going to be reviewing WCW Monday Nitro from January 8th, 1995, at the North Charleston Coliseum in Charleston, South Carolina. Make sure on the network, I think they got the date wrong. On the network, it's going to say January 7th, 1990. I should have put 96. Huh. I wrote 95 here. January 8th, 1996, excuse me. On the network, it's going to say January 7th, 1996, so make sure you check that out. So pull that up on the network and get ready to press play when we tell you. Little background, attendance to this show was 5,000, about 2,300 paid to see it. The rating was they drew a 2.8 rating. Raw was a 3.0, so Raw takes its second week in a row. And get ready to press play in 3, 2, 1, play. Zach is away from the con at the moment. He is tending to his family. So it's me and Grant here right now. Grant, how we doing tonight?
I'm tired.
Well, you need to push through there, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, tell me when it cuts to the arena, like to the Nitro set.
It just did.
Okay.
Nick Patrick got his own pyro.
Yes, that was good.
We are at 42 right now.
Okay. Where you at now?
53.
Tell me when you hit 142.
122.
142.
Okay. Just a little shot at the professionalism we're displaying here at Late to the Nitro Party.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Bischoff is wearing yet another turtleneck. I've yet to see him wear anything but a turtleneck.
Yeah.
The dog is wearing a bomber jacket.
Of course.
121, 122.
I need 142.
God damn it.
I'm using Mosaic web browser. I mean, I know it hasn't been a thing for like 20 years at least, but I don't like change.
138, 139, 140, 141, 142.
Woohoo!
All right, we're good. So Bischoff's going to shit talk WWF for having two high-priced pay-per-views here, saying that they're giving away matches on free TV that the Fed wouldn't do, is
that a Planet Hollywood?
I think it might be, yeah. Oh, we know what this music means.
A lot of people listening don't know what Planet Hollywood is.
True. The Crippler.
Yay.
We get Benoit with Pillman.
That's good. The Horsemen are kind of strange in that a lot of times they don't come out as a faction.
Right. It's kind of split up. You kind of have the two younger guys and the two older guys kind of.
Even Benoit comes out without Pillman a lot of times. Find that kid and get that shirt.
So Benoit is going to be taking on Das Wunderkind, Alex Wright here. One thing, and this may have something to do with it. I mean, Alex Wright, he's real good in the ring, but I don't think you can get over a foreign babyface. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Especially in the mid-90s in the South. I mean, yeah, they like him good enough when he just gets waffled right out of the gate.
I don't think you can push him to the main event that way.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I mean, he's going to be a opening match guy. Nice snap suplex there from Benoit.
But you also can't turn him into a fucking goth heel named Berlin and expect that to work.
Yeah, but they did. So there's that.
Yeah. Who was his manager? The Wall?
Yeah, yes.
God damn it.
Who became Captain AWOL in Misfits in Action.
Yes.
Ugh. Chris Benoit, I mean, I've talked about this before. I really get sort of sentimental talking about the guy because, the circumstances of his untimely death obviously are not the greatest. But he was my favorite wrestler. Like, I watched him. I thought he was the best talent in the business for a long time, and there was nobody even close to him.
Yeah, no.
Northern Lights suplex with a bridge for a 2 count.
He left it all out there.
I mean, yeah, there's not much you can say about the guy except he is what you think of when you think of a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
Pillman choking him with the shirt. We're getting into serious loose cannon Pillman time here, where he just starts doing crazy shit.
Just watching the match.
Yeah, I know. It's weird talking about Benoit the way because the guy's a murderer.
Right.
But at the same time, was that really Chris Benoit?
Right.
Doing that?
That's nice. This is a good match.
Oh, this is a good match. Exactly. We get a high cross body off the top from Wright, no cover. I love that even though there wasn't a cover, Nick Patrick was in position for a cover.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is one of the bigger non-moves I have a problem with is the slingshot spot.
It doesn't work at all.
I've tried that shit on a trampoline. Guess what? It doesn't work.
Even if you do it really hard, the guy just falls on you.
You just hammer the guy's tailbone with your knees.
Yeah. And then he lands crotch first into your face.
Going up top, high cross body off the top to the outside from Alex Wright.
Fucking fans in the front, not even on their feet.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are literally murdering themselves and nobody cares. I wouldn't say nobody cares. I mean, the four horsemen are over.
Yeah, no.
Mongo is just horrible.
Yeah.
I've quit listening to him altogether. So I like what Bischoff does here. He says, in the month of January, we're showing the best pro wrestling in the world on free TV.
Yeah.
Which he's trying to get eyeballs. I mean, that's what he's doing. He's trying to generate interest. Boston Crab here from Alex Wright. At some point here, Pillman flips off the crowd, which I'm sure Uncle Ted didn't like because this is a family program and we can't have such shenanigans. But he's the loose cannon, so it's okay.
That's right. It's his gimmick.
He gets a big old fat contract with the Fed for it, so. He is jawing with the crowd out there.
Yeah, he is.
So we get a Boston Crab into an STF from Alex Wright. We really don't even have to talk when Benoit wrestles. Just everybody watch and learn.
Yeah. It's interesting looking at their two bodies. They're, I think, kind of similarly framed. Wright might be a little longer, but Benoit's thicker. And
yeah, exactly. But Alex Wright's a pretty tall, lanky kid.
Yeah.
Oh, grabs the foot and gets planched for his trouble. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Michael Keaton Batman reference?
Yes.
Anybody?
No,
Anybody?
I totally got it.
I know he flipped somebody off at some point here. Oh, there it is. Family programming, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
So we get in kind of a standing switch sort of reversal spot here. I don't know if they botched this finish, but they kind of get crossed up. It's not bad, though. They're just kind of jockeying for position.
Yeah.
So Benoit just punches him in the face and is like, all right, Dragon Suplex over. Dragon Suplex, 1, 2, 3. Chris Benoit, your winner. I keep forgetting he's not using the crippler crossface at this time.
Yeah. Been a good Pillman moment.
Like he spit on him for real.
He legit spit on him.
That probably pisses you off.
Yeah.
Because Brian Pillman might have some sort of bloodborne pathogen.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know. He did a lot of drugs and
doesn't seem like the most cautious guy.
No, he's been with his share of ring rats in his life. Oh, that was an open hand. See that? Open hand.
Yeah.
That's legal. Open hand strike.
Yep.
This is back when pro wrestling was essentially pancration rules.
Yes.
You win by pinfall submission, no open palm strikes. You could kick, you could forearm, you could elbow.
Yeah, no, and I always feel like the more people stick to the rules, the more they sell that, the more real it felt.
Right? It seems like a legitimate sport.
Right. It's easier to get lost in that way.
So, Lord Steven Regal with Jeeves coming out. I'm not sure if the Blue Bloods break up after that, like shortly after this, but Regal's been wrestling a lot of singles matches. I don't know. Bobby Eaton might just be injured. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't really know.
So we get Steven Regal versus Eddie Guerrero here. Anytime you have Steven Regal, I said last week, Steven Regal, I've really had a newfound appreciation for him for his ring psychology. He's great at playing the snooty foreign heel.
Yeah, playing.
Yep. Wipes his feet off before he gets in the mat.
Yeah, no, it's little touches like that.
Yep, just little things. And we get white meat baby plucky underdog Eddie Guerrero, who I don't like as... I mean, I love his in-ring work, I just don't like him as a babyface.
Right.
'90s hot. We've been getting a lot of that on these Nitros.
I will say it's still better than, like, LWO, Eddie.
Yeah, I guess. Look how much bigger Regal is than Eddy.
Oh,
I mean, that gives you a real... Because you don't think of Regal as being like a monster.
Right.
But he towers over Guerrero.
Yeah.
So this match is going to be very mat-based. A lot of Steven Regal's matches are very, very technical. Try to make it look very legitimate. This match has one of my favorite spots that Regal does. You know, he gets in an arm wringer, gets in a hammer lock, and you know, he's working the hold, and he just steps in between the ropes.
Yep.
And got to break the hold. He's like, "No, I don't have to do a big reversal here. I'm smart because I'm a heel." Heels are smart, baby faces are stupid for the most part.
Yeah, yeah. I think it works better that way. It really, in a lot of that's good storytelling. Period. In a lot of books, literature, movies, whatever. You've got this super smart, bad guy, diabolical villain, and kind of the dumb, oafish but good-hearted, strong, good guy.
Right. Yep, you see that a lot. I mean, you know what? And it's something I've been meaning to bring up on the podcast for a while. I think this is a good place to do it with Lord Steven Regal in the ring. In pro wrestling, intelligence is not a virtue.
No.
You look, how many snooty, quote-unquote, smart heels have there been? The Genius.
Yeah.
Damian Sandow, when he first broke in.
Yeah.
You just think about it. Anybody like Lord Steven Regal.
Yeah.
It sort of talks to the audience that wrestling is trying to cater to, in that, the majority of the people that watch this are not educated.
Right.
They're, especially here, they're from the South, they're country bumpkins. And that's not necessarily the case, but that's just an old trope of pro wrestling, is that intelligence is not good.
Right.
We boo those people because they think they're smarter than us.
No, absolutely. And there's nothing fun to do with a smart face. If you're a smart heel, you can use your intelligence to work the system.
Yep.
If you're a smart face, there's not really anything to do with that. There's nowhere to write it.
Yeah, I mean, you just think about wrestling. I mean, Bobby the Brain Heenan, for God's sakes.
Right. As
a manager, that the spot where you do something, you grab the ropes and stay out of a move and you point to your temple.
Exactly.
It's like, that is heel psychology 101. It's showing that you're smarter than your opponent.
Right.
Nice. Big sell by Eddy.
I like Eddy realizing that he's a little bit out of position and just outright fucking outrunning him to the rope so he can get back to the
Yeah, exactly. He's like, oh shit, I gotta get after this.
Like, that was a super cool spot.
So a double underhook suplex that Eddy reverses into an arm drag and then a head scissor. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's...
You'll see the majority of this match, Regal really dominates this match. I mean, Eddy gets a little offense in because with his speed and quickness, but for the majority, Regal really manhandles him, thumb to the eye.
And he might be with some of just the shots normally, but Regal doesn't look like he's being particularly stiff. Well,
keep watching. This is the last match of this show that I actually watched. I haven't got to the rest of it yet. So the rest of it's going to be we're all going to see this for the first time. Oh, pinning combination. Regal starts getting stiff here towards the end. Like, here he's going to, here in a second he's going to drop an elbow that I don't think Eddy knew was coming, and it looks pretty nasty. Which, I mean, I don't think Eddy minds that he's getting stiff with him. I mean, Eddy's used to that, but Regal's legit, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Get a reverse vertical suplex. one thing I like Regal always does, he always puts the forearm across the jaw every time he pins somebody, which is what you do in real life. If you're trying to put somebody's shoulders down, you crunch their head into the mat.
Yep.
I like that this match is getting some time.
Yeah.
It's getting time to tell a story. I mean, basically the story is Eddie's being physically outmatched here. He's being out-wrestled. I mean, Regal's bigger, tougher, more technical. Eddie's smaller, faster.
Right.
Oh, nice. Reverse of a monkey flip. Couple pinning combinations. That was stiff.
That looked a little
and
stiff.
Watch this. Whoops. I don't think Eddie knew that was coming, and he sat up and just ate an elbow into the temple and probably crimped his neck. That back elbow before that was stiff as shit. These palm strikes are making legit contact, too. So we get kind of a head and arm choke, dragon sleeper sort of maneuver.
An inverted arm triangle?
Sort of, yeah. I'm ready for Ultimo Dragon to come into the organization. It's just a good physical match.
Yeah, no, I wish we could have a match like this open up every show. This is good wrestling.
And on Regal's own admission, around 96, 97, he was out of his mind on drugs at this point.
Right.
Like he says, like, I was freaking screwed up most of the time, you know. But he still goes out there and does his job.
Yeah.
So he's just beating the fuck out of Eddie right now. Oh shit. Damn.
Yeah. Well, I take back my he's not being stiff comment.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, just wait.
Jeez.
But, quick backslide, and Eddie gets the 3.
Yeah. No,
and he continues beating his ass afterwards. But so that tells a good story. You got the plucky underdog that's maybe overmatched, getting worked over pretty good, but he catches Regal in a mistake, hits a backslide, quick pinfall, gets the win.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, Eddie got beat on a little bit in that match.
Got good teeth.
Good teeth for a British guy.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Regal said something about there. It's like, that's why this country sucks or something. I'm not really sure what he said there. So we're back with Luger and Sting with Mean Gene Okerlund. Bet we can guess what we're going to talk about is Sting's not sure if he can trust Luger based on the finish of the triangle match at Starrcade.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. Same shit we've been hearing. Once again, Sting's in black and orange. He's kind of been wearing the same color scheme about the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Someone probably fucking threw his clothes out on the road or something, and that's the only one he had.
Somebody pulled a rib on him, and he's like,
Yeah.
shit, I only got 3 outfits.
Yeah, I don't know what you should be doing with Sting at this point, but it's not this.
Well, Yeah, the problem is, I mean, he'd be the top baby face in the company, which he really is, but you have Hogan there.
Then put him in then put him in a U.S. title program with Benoit.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be some hellacious matches, but, I mean, he was U.S. champ. He lost it to Sasaki in Japan.
Right.
So you just kind of have to throw him in this, like, co-main event spot with Flair and Luger.
Right.
So we get some still photos from Starrcade 95 of the countout win from Ric Flair in the Triangle match. So Luger's going to claim that he was hurt and he was trying to get Sting to help him. I call shenanigans because he doesn't look hurt right now, but...
I wonder if he ever takes those armbands off or if they're just stuck.
Those have to be cut off of him after every show.
His arms got huge while he was wearing them, and now they're just stuck.
Exactly.
That'd be great. It's like a turtle with the six-pack holder.
Yeah. It's like, well, this is part of me now. So you're asking what we should do with Sting. I think, I haven't done my research, but I think Sting and Luger are going after the tag belts, is what I just heard. They're going to make a pretty good tag team, so I could see them getting a run with the tag belts.
Yeah, tag division's not super hot right now. That'll bring it some attention.
Yeah. Oh, we get Sting versus We haven't seen DDP in a couple weeks.
No, I like that.
Oh, we get a Saturday night promo. Who we got? Mike Ditka. That is not who I expected.
Oh, man. That's it. That's the program.
Holy shit. They didn't promo any other matches. Like, hey, we got Mike Ditka. Watch our show.
Maybe he's going to reprimand Mongo.
Damn, I was hoping they'd at least, like, promote Horseshoe or Hard Body Harrison or something.
Yeah. Nope.
So this is really the first time we've seen DDP since Kimberly left him for Johnny B. Bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm sure they might have another couple random matches, but we'll see him and Sting work a little bit down the road when it's a way big deal.
Yep. This I'm interested. I haven't seen this match yet. This could be interesting. I don't know if I've seen these guys work together a whole lot. I've seen them work like in triple threats and tag matches and stuff, like in '98 WCW, but
right
when Sting was in the Wolfpack and shit.
Wolfpack Sting. What a stupid thing.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Sting is maybe one of the few people in wrestling that's never been able to successfully turn heel.
Nope.
He can't do it. People just cheer him no matter what.
Yeah.
Kind of like Steve Austin. I mean, they turned Steve Austin heel, and that didn't work because everybody cheered him anyway.
Yeah, no, like I said, the crowd just turned heel.
Yeah, exactly. Thinking Zach got talked into like cooking dinner or something because he's not back yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, check his boots, ref. Yeah, check his fucking boots. Oh, cigar in the face.
Yeah, no, that's...
Heelness. Why is he not DQ'd?
Right. Had the bell rang?
No, but he's just like, oh, start the match. He's burning him with a cigar. Like, what the fuck?
It's as good a starting point as any.
I guess, but it's like, wouldn't you just throw the match out?
You would think.
And his face paint's immediately ripped off.
Not a lot of no contests in pro wrestling.
No. I remember the one a couple weeks ago where DDP just waffled Johnny B. Bad before the match, and they're like, throw it out.
Yep.
Okay, that was interesting. DDP he sold a double axe handle like he was shot out of a cannon. Plancha from Sting.
He's still learning the game.
If this were today, we'd cut to commercial right here because they're outside the ring.
Yep.
Oh, slight botchy leapfrog. I honestly think Sting did a good job. They botched it, but he sold the botch like he got headbutted at Menards. I'm wondering when we start seeing the frickin' Diamond Cutter. It hasn't happened on Nitro yet, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's one of the most over moves in wrestling history.
It really is. It's because Paige works his fucking ass off.
Yep. Back suplex from DDP.
It'll be fun to watch Paige. We'll get to see Paige get a shitload better.
Oh, yeah. Swinging neck breaker from DDP. Hey, there's Zach.
Treats.
He has treats.
All right.
Hey, what is that?
I don't know. My Uncle Doug made it.
It appears to be some sort of sausage.
It'll be good then.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah,
That's all
Uncle
I know.
Doug made it, so Uncle Doug can cook.
He knows his way around meat.
So,
That's pretty good.
Nice.
If you can hear me chewing on the podcast, I apologize, but go fuck yourself.
Mhm.
That's pretty good. It's kind of like summer sausage.
salami, I think, maybe.
Huh. So we got DDP versus Sting here. You missed, you really didn't miss much. You missed a Eddie Guerrero Steven Regal match. It was pretty good.
Badass.
Okay.
Is what it was.
And we're back. Hey, had a little technical difficulty there. Grant is, we got disconnected from Grant's Skype. But Zach's back here, so we are continuing on without him. So once Grant calls back in, we'll get him in here.
So just so we have this synced up, just note, we're going to go down our timestamp here.
We're going to be at 31 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 31.
So if you're looking at the screen, you should see Sting in a headlock right now.
Sting, it's
on
a
his knees.
It's a rear chin lock.
Whatever.
Thank you.
So what did I miss? I missed Guerrero and Regal.
Guerrero Regal was a good match. Guerrero got the win via backslide. He basically got his ass kicked for like 10 minutes. It was a good Regal match. I like Regal.
Yep, good work.
We get DDP Sting here.
This is the second match?
Second match, yes.
We're already more than halfway through the show and only 2 matches.
think
Any
it's the
shenanigans
second
in
match.
between matches or anything?
Wait,
no Dungeon of Doom?
Hold
or
on. Maybe there was another match. I have short-term memory loss. Let me check. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the third match.
Huh.
Chris Benoit defeated Alex Wright in the opener.
Was that one pretty good?
Pretty good match. So far, getting ready for a score. Oh, get the ropes. Good job, Dallas.
So Diamond Doll's still with Johnny B. Bad, I'm assuming?
Yep. Yeah, Benoit, Alex Wright was a real good match, too. So, another spinning neck breaker.
Where are we at? Location-wise.
Salem, or North Charleston Coliseum in Charleston, South Carolina. South
right.
Kakalaki.
Flair been on here yet?
No Flair yet. Yeah. I think he's wrestling Hogan in the main event for the
Again?
title. I think.
Seriously, again?
Yeah, I think again.
Huh.
I could be totally wrong. I haven't seen any of this yet, so you're asking the
I didn't
wrong
know if
guy.
you'd like looked at the card or
No,
something.
I did not. I watched the first 2 matches and then I got busy, so I wasn't able to watch this one. What the fuck happened to Grant?
I don't know. We were talking about sausage, and then he just kind of disappeared.
Oh, now he's trying to get the Scorpion Deathlock applied.
Middle of the ring. There we go. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. He's tapping.
This is before people knew what a tap out was.
Yeah. Good clean win.
Good job on DDP, like really selling that his legs like fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Black and orange Sting, like we were talking about last episode.
Yep, same color scheme.
Good looking people.
For a bigger guy, Sting just gets a hell of a vertical leap for a guy his size. Good finish, legit finish somewhat that, he catches a kick, sweeps him down to the mat, Scorpion Deathlock.
What's he talking about? 13 million.
Because he won the lottery or something, and then he became Diamond Dallas Page. It's something to do with his backstory.
That's his gimmick.
That he has 13.
His
gimmick is that he has $13 million.
Oh, okay. That's a very specific amount.
Exactly.
Oh, it's a tag team match.
Yeah,
that's what it
I
is.
forgot.
Yeah. Right, so we got 18 minutes for the
Clash of the Champions coming up in a couple weeks. We'll have to make sure to fill you in on the results on that.
Yeah. So what date are we at now?
This is January 7th.
All right.
1996.
7th or 8th?
7th. It says 8th on the network, but that's wrong.
Okay.
Or wait, it says 7th on the network, but it's
actually
the 8th.
8th.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's 96. It's January.
Bet you don't, Hogan. Because you're a coward.
Maybe his woman called him or something. He uses his phone still, I think. So
That's possible. You might have
got
got
a call.
unavoidably detained.
He's worn that outfit before, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he has. They're scalawags.
Is that a Planet
That's
Hollywood?
a good 1800s. We were talking about that. I don't know if that's Planet Hollywood or what that is. I don't think it is.
You don't think? The Nature Boy.
Ric Flair, baby. Tag team grudge match, says
Ooh,
Pinzer.
really? Because each of them had singles matches against each other.
I guess. So we have the Horsemen versus the Mega Powers.
Which contractually they cannot say.
Which for legal reasons they cannot call Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan. The guy in the derby hat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, these guys are awesome. This is AA in his comfort zone, tag team wrestling.
Mm-hmm. And why is that?
Because he always has brass knucks in his underwear, remember?
I see. I was at a store in near St. Louis, actually, Edwardsville. It's called Grumpy Bob's, and they have a bunch of old action figures there. And they had a whole wall of old wrestling figures.
No shit.
There's a Ric Flair one.
Grumpy Bob's.
It's called
Grumpy Bob's in Edwardsville, Illinois. If you want to do a brand deal, let us know.
I got I had a box of like doubles of games that I already have or just games I didn't want. Brought it in there and I got an Xbox 360 and something else. A Game Gear. I got a Game Gear.
Game Gear.
All that for free. Just traded in my box of stuff.
On a trade.
Yeah. Ended up being like $260 worth of stuff in that box I had.
Oh, we got a Hogan. We got a Hogan light filter.
I do not want that in my house.
That's awful.
And Macho Man comes out first.
Savage wearing red and yellow.
They don't give him his own entrance?
No, it's because they're cohesive.
I see.
Because if they came out separate, it'd look like they're... I can't quit looking at Hogan's muffin top.
Oh, man.
Luckily, here shortly, Hogan starts going to the long trunks. He needs to.
A good thing.
Good wardrobe move there.
Well, he did wear him there for a while. Just shortly before he went to Black Demented.
Yep. Yeah.
And then he kind of just went back to the trunks for no reason.
Long trunks. Oh, God.
So just to make sure we're all still on the same page, we're about 39:52. We'll notify at 40. Just so we can get the main event.
40 minutes in 2:1:40.
40 minutes. Just because of that jump in the...
so we lost connection with Grant. We had to fucking splice in, so bear with us here. Professionalism, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You get it here.
Making do with what we got. Did that cameraman have fringe on his boots?
I did not. I wasn't paying attention, but he might.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Come on, Double A. Fuck him up. So Savage still has his arm taped up, still playing that he's wrestling.
It's been a few months.
He's wrestling. It's been at least a month. He's been wrestling hurt. Flair is strutting and calling out Hogan. Flair back to the lavender periwinkle ensemble.
Move this over here.
So we get Flair and Hogan in the ring. Flair just bumping his ass off, as usual.
He knows what to do when he's in the ring with Hogan. He's got to make him...
He's got to make him look like $1 million
legit.
bucks. I mean, that's his job.
Did Heenan ever manage anybody in WCW?
I don't think so. I think he was strictly an announcer. Oh, drop toe hold from Flair. A little mat wrestling here. Flair puts himself in his own... That's called a Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Huh.
Randy Anderson selling the noise of the chop. Once again, Hogan no-sells a frickin' chop from Ric Flair.
Lick Flair?
Lick. Yes. Damn.
It's over. That's
pretty early for the big
That's
boot
it.
there. We aren't used to that. Changing it up a little bit.
Hogan knows how to clothesline, I guess. And
another body.
body
We've
slam,
seen
yeah.
Hogan's entire offensive repertoire in about 30 seconds.
He's maxed out.
He's giving him the, what's that called when you put your thumb on your nose? That?
The you stink or something?
I guess. Hogan just did that to him because he's a 12-year-old.
Uh-huh.
You get a 10 count, Mongo. Take it. Good point, Heenan.
Mm-hmm. As in, like, 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Suspension?
Fuck him up, AA.
Arn's such a good seller.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's one of the best. Oh, people throwing shit in the ring.
Mongo doesn't even know what the
Mongo
word
sounds
Vaseline
like
means.
Bobby Boucher. He
Yeah.
just stutters and
Uh-huh.
doesn't know what's happening and talks way too much. Oh.
Elbow drop to the
No,
apron?
He'll
No?
let him get up axe handle.
Axe handle, yeah.
That way it's less.
Has he ever done an outside of the ring
I
elbow
don't
drop?
think so.
I doubt he has.
That's probably super dangerous.
Yeah.
Flair breaks up the pin. Hogan is chasing. Oh, Flair!
There's a little butt
Flair
shot
got his
for the
ass.
crowd.
He does that
Yeah,
occasionally.
he likes to show that ass off a
that's
little bit.
that's god awful. We get the Ric Flair ass spot, which got strangely the biggest pop of the night. Did Flair even tag in, or did he just run
I
into
was
the
thinking
ring?
that too. He's kind of there now.
I think the ref sort of just let
let
that
it go,
go.
yeah.
He's like, "All right, you're in here now." You better hurry up, Rick. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make
There's a
it.
Flair spot.
Just every match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Figure four.
Savage slapping on the figure four. He did that, I don't know if that was a week ago or 2 weeks ago. He put Flair in his own hold. Oh, Hogan doesn't know how to do a figure four properly.
Of course not.
He did get it on, but he just put it on somewhat backwards like.
He just lets it go. Oh,
Yeah.
The ref. Yeah, he's not the legal guy. That's right.
I mean, I will give him this. DDT.
Nice DDT.
Nice. Hogan did get it on properly. He just put it on backwards.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't spin around the leg. Oh, threw him over the top
jeez.
rope. Ref wasn't looking though. He's not going to get DQ'd. He is in
Under
this,
the rail.
He is in that lady's lap. Slingshot him up under. Oh,
that would have been a good.
that'd been a
good
great
call.
spot. I don't know why
Yeah.
they didn't do that. Unless they couldn't do it safely, maybe. You'd think slingshot with the neck under the guardrail would be a hell of a sell.
No.
Commercial break. Commercial for Monster Vision with Joe Bob Briggs. We'll be watching The Fly.
I'm sure they cut to a Slim Jim commercial, and then something about Monster Vision, and then probably talking about I don't know,
Like
220 or something.
interstate batteries or
Yeah.
something. So we come back. Double A's got Savage in an abdominal stretch using Flair for leverage.
Good little rest hold here.
Yeah, but it's a rest hold, but they're using it to get their heelish tactics over.
Right.
They're cheating. Changes it into a full Nelson. He tags. Good job by Flair. They're actually tagging. See, those little rabbit punches that they do, which is the equivalent in male wrestling to like the hair grabbing in women's wrestling. Flair makes those look good.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of guys, those quick punches look shitty.
It's tough to do that and look good because if it looks good, that means you're
you're
literally millimeters from actually hitting him.
Hitting them really hard. Flair makes that look good. Like, Shawn Michaels will do that where he tackles him and and it just looks like shit. Doesn't look impactful at all.
Yeah.
So
non-move.
So you slapped him on the ass. I like that where they clap their own hands to make it sound like they tagged. He's like, yeah, we tagged. What the fuck? Sleeper. Crowd goes ape shit
These
for another
Southern
sleeper.
crowds love the sleeper.
Sleeper hold is the most over move in the fucking business.
We were talking about that hand clap thing. Like, there's so many subtle like heel moves that these guys do.
That they're doing that. If you aren't watching it,
like
real
they don't
close,
even want it to be like the center of attention. They just do it like if you catch it like that.
If you weren't watching it super close, you wouldn't really have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of woos out there in the crowd.
Yeah, it's Flair country.
Yep, we're in South Carolina. We're still in Flair country. Get control, ref. Get Hogan out of there. That is a odd way to hold odd way to hold a person. Oh, backslide spot. Oh, knee breaker. That's Flair's setup for the figure four.
Yeah. Roll up.
Into a roll up. Flair's setup to the figure four was always a couple chop blocks followed by a knee breaker, which makes sense. You're working the leg.
Yeah.
He telegraphed it. He kind of no-sold
up there.
He kind of no-sold that punch.
Somewhat, yeah.
You don't see Flair no-sell damn near anything. He's selling bumps for the ref most of the time. Oh, tagged Arn. Oh, nice. You see that Flair little drop toe hold there to keep him from getting to the corner? Almost in a way, psychology is more important in tag team wrestling.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, he held the rope.
Nice.
You're going the wrong way, Randy. Just fucking Jesus. Oh, hot tag to Hogan. I bet you he no-sells a bunch of bullshit.
Duck.
Yep.
Oh.
You'd think Flair would learn to follow up on that shit.
I think we're setting up Flair Hogan for Super Brawl. I think that's what it is.
You might be right. I'd have to look. I think I have looked. I just forgot.
Yeah, I've looked too. I just can't remember it.
Clotheslines for everybody. I want Double A to spine buster the shit out of him.
Yep.
That away, Flair. Way to follow him in. The ref has lost. He's just counting and not. Oh, throws Double A in. You know what? Hogan hasn't hulked up yet.
Not yet. He's got about
and now he is, because he just hit a spine buster. I called it.
He's going to get up.
I wish I was wrong. Son of a bitch. I'm like, fuck. I was wanting to see a Double A spine buster, and I did, but I didn't realize it'd cause this.
Oh,
bullshit.
you knew that would induce.
Yeah. I just realized he hadn't hulked up yet.
Don't let him get a clean win over Arn. Come on.
Oh, yep. Get in there.
Damn it.
Fuck. Oh, Dungeon of Doom broke him up. We got the Dungeon of Doom and Benoit and Pillman brawling on the outside and just shenanigans.
Doom against the Horsemen against the Mega Powers.
Basically. I wonder if Savage is going to... Oh, yeah! Get him, show.
Hell yeah.
Hogan fucking sandbagged that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hogan didn't get up. Watch the difference here. Savage will get up for
Look
it.
at that. Yeah.
He fuck you, Hogan.
Hogan barely got off the ground.
He sandbagged that move totally
held
to
him
make
out.
it look like shit. He did not help him whatsoever on that choke slam. You look at the difference between him and Savage. Fucking bullshit. Zodiac is wearing old Brutus Beefcake tights.
Just color a little
that
differently.
are just different colored.
Yeah, we're out. We're out.
Hey, no bullshit outro.
Nice.
This is about the second time we've got that.
Yeah,
So,
I love it.
you know, Hogan laying prone in the middle of the ring is a hell of a way to end a Nitro.
Oh, yeah.
So
Very nice way.
Gotta love that. So tell us what you think in the comments, and we'll be here next time on Late to the Nitro Party. Bye-bye, everybody.
Yeah, later.